Alrighty, are we live? Yeah, I'm live. How we doing, everybody? Another week, another episode. Mic check. Are we good? We are good. Episode 35 of the Everybody and Their Mom podcast. The podcast that everybody and their mom is listening to. How we doing, everybody? It is noon, Wednesday, July 23, 78 degrees. Nice and sunny. What are we up to? Episode 35. All right. Almost up with our 9-month anniversary coming up. That's good. Has it been 9 months already? Damn. 36 divided by 4. Yeah, 9 months. We've been doing about a week. Well, one episode per week about. It's pretty good. Let me see. It's Wednesday. What did I do last week? Post Wednesday. Didn't see a new movie. I'm going this weekend to see Fantastic Four. Review be coming out next week for that. What else we got coming out? UFC Saturday. That was cool. A good event. Really good event. Was it a pay? Yes, it was pay-per-view. I'm an idiot. New Orleans, Poirier, Holloway delivered. My fucking predictions were okay, better than the previous card, but overall, very exciting card. The prelims, I told you guys last time, the prelims are more exciting than the main card. I knew it. They fucked up on that scheduling. And I'm pretty sure they heard me. Well, I'm just kidding. I'm sure they've been hearing from the fans, but they've got some new fights coming out that have been announced. Let me see. They announced Pereira versus Ankalaev 2. They announced Marab and Corey. They announced Yuri and Jamal Hill. And they announced for the last one, it was another title shot. It wasn't JDA. Oh yes, Sirogan versus Tom Aspinall. Perfect. I wish I had the photos for you guys. But yeah, it was yesterday. Dana announced it. Damn it. I'm in amateur hour. Sorry about that, guys. But thank you for joining me today. Here we go. Yeah, they announced this one. October 25th. They announced it's on the 4th. It's because I heard there's not going to be a UFC card in September because of the Canelo Crawford event. And yeah, UFC, they're damn, that's crazy, man. I remember back in my day, a long time ago, it was always like UFC versus boxing, but now they're kind of so intertwined with Turkey and Riyadh season and now UFC and now with TKO, it's all kind of like intertwined now. And yeah, it's crazy. Like we're seeing fucking Canelo promos during UFC, but hey, it's just bigger events. It makes more money for them, I guess. But speaking of events, on to our first topic. We're going to run down this week's Abu Dhabi card. Here we go. Starting in the prelims. This just starts at 9 in the morning, guys. Fuck. It's going to be at 9 in the morning on ESPN Plus. But the good part is the main card is going to be on ABC Family or ABC, wherever you are in the country. Channel 7 for me. So here we go. First fight. Boudet versus Marcus. I think I saw Marcus fight last time. Since I don't have any stats on him, he's making his debut. I saw Boudet's last fight though. Yeah, give me Boudet. He's a pretty good fighter. He doesn't look it. He looks like a fucking like a tubby dude. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning a lot of the Russian and Arab fighters in this one because it's in Abu Dhabi. So yeah, I'll probably go with him, even though he's built like a sack of milk. Okay, let me go. Muhammad versus Stephen Nguyen. Oh wow. Let me see. 5'11". Depending on what this is at, if it's at 155, I'm going to be leading Muhammad. But even then, go Steven. Let's go Steven Nguyen. I'm going to go Steven on this one. All right, here we go. Oh, Aslan? Yeah. Aslan versus Billy. Oh, man. Let me see. Oh, it's both 205ers. This should be a close fight, honestly. But I'm gonna have to lean Aslan here. Yeah, I think this one, if anything, yeah, I'm gonna go Aslan here and Steven here. I think Steven can finish Muhammad, whereas I feel like this would be a close fight. And I got Aslan. Just off of I think because with the judges being I don't want to say it, but judges on their side. Hey, how you doing, Kabata? Thank you for coming. Hello, Cabbage. How we doing, everybody? Let me know who you guys think is gonna win in the comments right here. We got some a banger of a card coming up. All right, here we go. We got next Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ricci. Yeah, both coming off pretty bad losses. I think Amanda had a better loss. Tabitha just got like she's not very good like going to the ground. When she kind of hold her there, she's not gonna get up. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just go with the bigger woman here. I'm gonna just go Amanda. Sorry, Tabitha. And it's the only women card on the fight, so bro, I don't watch fights too often, but I heard the Saturday night fight was a time to be alive. Oh yes, sir. This past Saturday, bro, we had UFC. That was fun. We had Pacquiao. Bro, Pacquiao got robbed. I told you guys. Um, fucking Manny, 46 years old man, dude, is his opponent Mario Barrios. He's not good, bro. He doesn't throw. He has no power. He has, like I said, some decent uppercuts, but motherfucker just throws one twos, one twos, one twos. That's how he does, bro. And yeah, like the judges, they robbed Manny, bro. But yeah, Saturday was fun. Saturday was a good event. It was a little warm that day, but hey, what can you do? It's summer. You just gotta keep pounding if you get a little hot. All right, but yeah, I mean, I'll be rooting for. Man, I just hope the fight's good, man. Women fights they've been hit or miss lately. Last week they were pretty good though. All right, here we go. From here on out, from here up, Blackshear up, dude. This is a banger of a card right here. And like I said, this starts at 9 in the morning. 9 in the morning because they're fighting in Abu Dhabi. Excuse me, sorry, I just ate some leftovers. I was like mean potatoes. All right, next we got Davy Grant versus Damon Blackshear. I want to take Blackshear here, honestly, but Davy's pretty good. Yeah, I saw his last fight. Insane, man. If this is at like 135 or 145, no, either way, I'm gonna go Blackshear. Let's go Blackshear. Davy looks like fucking an old Popeye sailor. Look at him, dude. He looks like Popeye. Fuck. He's gonna take that spinach. All right here. Muslim Salikov versus Carlos. Dude, I have to go with Muslim, dude. Or is it Muslim? Whatever. Yeah, I'm going with Muslim. I think last time I saw him fight, he had a nasty head kick KO. Hey, but Carlos, looking shredded, bro. Look at this. Look at Carlos, man. He's not eating tortillas and fucking mantequilla and shit, bro. Motherfucker's eating chicken and rice. uh, yeah, I'm about to go Muslim, but I'll be rooting for Carlos. Go Carlos, even though even though Muslim's probably gonna win. All right. Oh, this one I think is the one I'm most looking forward to, bro. Look at this. Look at this right here, bro. We got Bryce Mitchell, Arkansas's very own. We got Arkansas Farmer versus Russian Muslim. Bro, what more could you want right here? This is gonna be a good grappling match. I know Saeed. I think is probably better on the feet. Ooh, this is at 145. I'm gonna go Bryce. Low key. Let's go Bryce. Go Bryce. Go USA. Let's go Bryce. Um, if it goes to decision, I think Saeed probably has the advantage, but I think Bryce just has a better ground game here. Let's go Bryce. All right, next. Nikita Krylov versus Bogdan Guskov. Oh my gosh. Oh, the orc build is back. Yes. I'm going orc. Look at this guy, dude. Bro, this guy looks like a serial killer. Look at this guy. No, no eyebrows. What is that? Alopecia? Look at this guy. Okay, 6'3", Ukraine versus Uzbekistan. This guy's 40 professional. Dude, yeah, I'm sorry. Orc build all the way. Goal orc build. Alrighty. Next we got Asul versus Jose Ochoa. Dude, a lot of these guys I have not seen fight in a while. And it's just because I feel like they're only allowed to fight like over there for some, probably for like whatever reasons. Visa or whatever. This guy has terrible tattoos. Look at his abs. Look like they were like someone got like a marker and they went like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go Azul. He's coming off a lot. Ooh, but damn, Jose 8-1, 1-0 contest. The bigger man, longer man. But Azul, man, I feel like he's got more power. And yeah, I'm gonna still go with Azul. Go Jose. If Jose wins this one, let's go, bro. Take that number 9 ranking. Oh my gosh, bro. I am so sorry. Mark Andre, dude, they gave him this. Oh, he's coming off a win. That's right. I did bet against him his last fight. I bet against this Canadian dude his last fight and he fucking lost. No. I bet against him and I think I actually don't remember because I can recall if it was in Canada, I think I betted on him. But if it wasn't, I bet against him and I lost my parlay. I don't remember, but I know I bet on him and he lost. Um, hmm. Go Pirate. Let's go Shada. Go Shada Magomedov. I know Mark is probably the more technically sound fighter all around, but I like Shara in terms of his explosiveness and being like a crowd favorite. Oh my! How is that? How is this a fight, bro? Oh man, this is why Marcus, man, 10-1. I'm gonna go Marcus, bro. I think Peter has lost a step, in my opinion. Poiter Jan, he when he was champion and like fucking dominating people, like the pre O'Malley days, I would say, dude, this guy was a fucking one of the scariest motherfuckers in the division, bro. But Marcus, bro, 10-1, taller man, longer man. I think he's hungrier too. I don't think he's still in that title contention. Whereas Jan, I feel like is like stumbled almost to like that like gatekeeper status, where it's like, all right, you want a title shot, or I will beat Jan and then we'll talk about it. Whereas Marcus is like, dude, this fucker's delivering knockout finishes. I'm rooting for Marcus, even though Peter's probably gonna win. All right, and then time for the main event. I'm going to Rainer de Ritter, bro. Let's go. This is a good fight right here. Rainer shut down fucking Bo Nickel. Rob, I think, is getting same reasoning. Like he's getting older in age. He was in title contention. Now he's kind of gone out of it. Now he's kind of getting into that gatekeeper range where it's like, hey, you want a title shot? You got to beat this guy first. So yeah, and then I think De Ritter is just 20-2. He just shut down Bo Nickel. He knocked him out. Better all around fighter, taller, longer reach. Yeah, I got De Ritter on this one. It should be a good card, man. Like I said, look from the main event to the co-main to dude, the whole main card is fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great fights. Then you got Bryce Mitchell, Muslim, Blackshear, great fights. Those last 8 fights, bro, 8 fights, all bangers. We just gotta hope the ones before. I mean, Baby Shark, we don't know. Aslan, this could be a finish. I think this goes to decision, and Boudet, you never know. Boudet could get a crazy crazy sub or something. Alrighty, there's that one. Let me go to our next topic. Providing you guys an update with the Epstein list. Oh boy. What are the updates with this one? Well, ever since last week, there was the main news story that came out was with what's her name, Obama and like the Russia thing. Yeah, it's like so. Right here, let me go to. Yeah, it was with Tulsi Gabbard. Here we go. So I think is she the secretary of? Let me see. Let me go to. Yeah, fuck it. Go to Fox News. Fuck it, I don't mind. The to read the news, guys, is to read all the news. So then you kind of get like an idea. Like, okay, no, I'm not gonna allow your stupid ass ads. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, no. So the way I like reading the news. Okay, we're not gonna read Fox News today. Let's go to the Baltimore Sun. I guess is like you wanna see. No, I'm not subscribing to your bullshit. Return to homepage. Perfect. What the fuck, bro? Where's the story I just clicked on? I'm not. Here we go. No, I'm not reading your bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's go to the Hill. Are you gonna make me read some bullshit too? All right, here we go. National intelligence. That's she is. I thought she was in the cabinet. Well, she kind of is. Anyways, so this is after Wednesday, bro. After I went off stream with you guys last week, she released these documents. Which, hey, we're transparent on this channel, bro. That Obama was in cahoots with the Russians to like go against Trump in 2016, and this is released like right after that Epstein shit came out. So this is in the news. A lot of people are saying that it's like a distraction, and it's like, yeah, it might be, but if you got evidence, we got evidence. So I've always been well, I don't know if I've ever said it here, but like fucking George Bush, like George Bush should be fucking in jail right now. Like why is he able to just walk around and go to like baseball games and shit and paint? Like, dude, this fucker, like how many people did he bomb like innocently? And like the Iraq War, weapons of mass destruction, nothing happened. And okay, well, nothing ever happened. Whatever. But yeah, now it's like holding accountability. That's what we're looking for. Accountability. Looking for people to get just desserts. Looking for people get their dues, pay their dues. So let's go through this together. It was last Wednesday. It was a classified report, like I mentioned. So they're alleging a conspiracy. So what they're alleging is essentially that right here, Russia aimed right here. So if you guys, I remember reading we actually read the case during my con law class. I don't think it's in the textbook. I don't because I think it was too new of a of a story at the time. So what were trying to argue was that essentially like one side of the campaign got assistance from like foreign governments in order to like win the election. They sued for that. I'm just doing a long story short, guys. Okay, it was. If you guys want to read this shit for yourself, it's like right here. Let me see. Trump Russia dossier. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right here. So like if you want to read the whole thing, it's like here we go, 35 documents. I'm trying to find the actual court case though. Because it was Trump versus was it the state of like New York or some shit? No. Here we go. This is it right here. Find it right here. If you guys ever want to fucking read it for yourself, here we go. We got all 62 pages. But I'm gonna tell you guys in a nutshell because I read the case during law school. So basically, they couldn't come. They couldn't come with the conclusion that he had like direct help. Was there evidence that like one side might have gotten assistance indirectly, or do they benefit from like I don't know like Facebook posts or whatever? Like yeah, like anybody could go online and be like, oh hey, you look at fucking Twitter or whatever, and you'll see a bunch of these like weird ass stories on your timeline that you didn't ask for. It's just there, and it's like, well, yeah, you push these enough, could it influence somebody? More, most definitely it can. But like I mentioned, you could read this for yourself. It's right here, the appendix of the Supreme Court website. You can read the whole thing for yourself. They ultimately weren't able to find a connection, and so right here, what they're doing is trying to find a connection with I guess now this time Obama and the Russians. So here's the thing, man. Like, is it plausible? Yeah, most definitely. I mean, possible though. Now there's the kicker right there. Because last week, same thing we were talking. It's like we got all this evidence, and where there's smoke, there's fire, and it's like, hey, it's not out of the question that but it still doesn't take the Epstein reports and fucking in response to this story coming out, you had fucking I don't know if you guys saw this the other day. but that there are new photos at with Epstein and Trump, bro. These motherfuckers, look at this, bro. Look at this, dude. This is not a good look. I'm telling y'all, man. This is in '92, I think. This is in the '90s. TMZ, man. They dropped new photos. This is it right here, bro. Isn't this scary? Look at this, dude. Look at him, man. This is a thing, man. Like I used to be kind of weird about like people like taking pictures. Like don't get me wrong. Like I remember like 2012, 2014 Instagram. Like I would take pictures of like food, the sky, fucking whatever, you know. But man, dude, like lately it's just like I did not like taking pictures of like for anything. Like not just because of like this, but it's like, bro, this is crazy. Look at this. This happened 30 years ago, and motherfuckers at your wedding, fucking pulling up. Oh my gosh, bro. And this is already like, on top of, the ones that everybody's seen, like these. Look how young he looks here. Let me see. What else? Here we go. Here we are. That Trump. And this is at Melania's wedding too, bro. That's crazy. Oh, right here we go. Like, what do you do about this, bro? Like, what do you do? How do you defend this? Well, he was at my wedding. I didn't invite him, but someone brought him. Yeah, maybe. Oh man, but yeah, it's kind of like that whole Diddy thing where it's like, just because you were in the area doesn't mean I was involved, and it's like, yeah, but it's not a good look, you know. And like I was talking to my dad about this, and he was like, well, Diddy was innocent. I'm like, well, not really. Like he was still found for 2 felonies, and he's guilty in public opinion, and so I think of this, and then well, he was also like, well, there were tons of people who took pictures with him, and I'm like, well, those people aren't the president though. And they don't have the list, bro. Like they have the list. I'm telling you, they have the list. And this story is not going away, bro. It's not going away. They're trying to make it go away too. I don't know if you guys saw this the other day too. In response, fuck, who's the secretary? Fuck, what is it? It's they suspended Congress until like September, dude. They suspended the House, I believe. Right here, Mike Johnson, right here. This fucker. He's the Speaker of the House, the current Speaker of the House. So since the Republicans own the House, they have the Speaker. So this is the guy. He's the guy. I think he's the guy. I've been shitty. I it's because ever since I got in law school, like I used to follow this more often, like with these names and shit. But because I recognize his name and recognize his face. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, dude. It's like what do we do about this? Like, like what are we saying? Oh my gosh, dude. Just release the files, man. Just release the files and this will all go away. Wait, it won't go away. That's just step one. But step one, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And this is the first step in the right direction. This is the first step. So yeah, man, I don't know. Like first you had last week I showed you guys last week's video. House Republicans voted to just no, we're not touching Epstein. And now it's like, dude, it's July and they're just no House just no, so it's September, just go on vacation. We're not talking about this right now. It ain't going away. Just letting you guys know it is not going away. And I'll be here reporting it. I will be here reporting it. Right here. Just you can read it everywhere. Look, Google's AI, all these news stories. There you go. There you go. And yeah, it's just like I just wanted to bring that up just because like one of the bigger stories going around. Every time I log on to like any of my timelines, it's all I can see. Like it's either a distraction or why are you still talking about this or like fuck. I'll check it out now. Let me see. Let me check it out now. I'll check with you guys right now. Right now. Here we go. Okay. I have a lot of movie news. UFC news. All right, here we go. What the fuck? The Browns are trending. Why are the Browns trending? What the fuck? Oh, I guess they released a raft and somebody fell. Let me see this real quick. Oh wow. Well, I guess that's funny. What the fuck? Who's this? Oh wow, that's cool. The president of France and his wife are suing Candace. Oh yeah, I don't know if you just heard about that. About like supposedly what's the president's wife of France is like trans or something. I don't know. I really don't know. And then there's that. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see this, it was all over TikTok. This guy Brian Kohlberger. Look at this guy, bro. The craziest motherfucker. This guy killed like 4 people, dude. And yeah, he got life without parole. Yeah, dude, those victims, man, the family, man. I was on TikTok this morning, and I was just going through, and that was like on every news station was like just this. It's terrible, man. Like, yeah, you got life in prison for murdering 4 students at the University of Idaho 3 years ago. That's so sad, man. It's terrible, and it's just like it's just weird, it because I heard like the family wasn't involved in the sentencing, like they had no clue, and that's the thing, man. Sometimes you get a good attorney, and you get you make an argument for you, and uh, fuck, like if you kill 4 people at that point in a state like Idaho where they have the death penalty, if you're an attorney, the best thing you could do for your client is like not get him death. That's basically all you can do, especially with something like this. So it's ultimately, yeah, I guess a win for the defense technically, but this guy's gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. He's probably gonna get fucked up, bad, dude, like really bad. Idaho, yeah. Look at this guy, bro. He's a creep. He killed four kids, like college age kids, bro. Yeah, and then just really bad for the family, man. Like, and they have this shit on camera too, bro. Like, yeah, fucking like the family's crying and like, fuck, dude, this is just so bad. It's just sad thing to say. But yeah, here we go. Tulsi Gabbard, right here. Here we go. Tulsi, right here, bro. Right here, right here. So hey, she went live today. She went live today with more documents. You know what? Fuck this, right? Nah, I don't want to show you guys my Twitter. Might see some like random shit on Twitter. What the fuck? Hillary Duff? Oh, Hillary Clinton using tranquilizers. Interesting. Hey, I mean, if they're using tranquilizers, we'll find out. We'll find out about this. Um, I don't know. So yeah, just do the occasional like swipe through your timeline. You might see some random shit like I do, like how I see. Like today I saw a fucking convicted murderer having to sit through victim statements, and what else did I see? Oh, the House. I mean, the Speaker Mike Johnson. And yeah, just it's crazy, bro. The shit you see in the world is crazy. It is very crazy. You know what else is crazy? Uh, what Disney did to Marvel. Hey, you like that segue, huh? What a segue, man. See, this channel, you just get a diverse topics, bro. You get sports, you get politics, you get movies, you get in a bit when you get fantasy football, bro. What more could you want? What more could you want? If you guys want have any more suggestions for topics, throw them in the comments, bro. I'll always put up some suggestions. Oh, well, you know what? That reminds me. For next week, I will probably go into. Ronnie recommended last time that he had like a fucking about Obama. That he had like a chef that drowned. I'll look into that. I will definitely look into that. Because hey, dude, like I mentioned, okay, so we got Epstein, we got Obama, we got Trump, we got all this shit. Okay, we'll see. We'll look into it. I'll do my research. I will do my research. I will show you guys the links. I'll show you guys where I'm getting the research from, and you guys will find out. Hey, I'm learning with you guys because hey, I don't know everything, right? I don't know. I don't know how the internet works, right? But hey, we'll find out. I'm sure there's some cables and some signals that work with and towers and satellites. But hey, we'll figure it out together, right? All right, so let's figure out together why, in my opinion, Disney Plus killed Marvel, bro. All right, so if you guys haven't seen recent news, oh boy, regarding the MCU with Kevin Feige, let me go to this first right here. If you guys haven't seen, here we go. Right here, baby. So recently, Kevin Feige, he's the head of Marvel, bro. He started on this past Sunday. I don't know if it's because of the success of Superman, but they're basically like announcing, like, hey, let me show you guys first. All right, this is the big one. The MCU will recast X-Men and the MCU. Well, specifically, he mentioned Captain America and Iron Man. Honestly, I'm not surprised. So that's just like two things. They're gonna recast the X-Men. All right. What else did they say they were doing? Uh, there was some more stuff. I want to find it. I think yeah, it's through Variety. No, I'm not supporting your business. Hmm. Yeah, basically starting with this. So the article first started with them basically saying with, hey, after Endgame, we kind of started pumping out too much shit. They call it quantity over quality. Yeah, whatever. But in my opinion, dude, it happened with the fucking shows, man. It started with the fucking shows. Cause dude, before because I remember I was there. I went to like all the movies for the most part. Um, there was only like 2 to 3 Marvel movies a year. You would get one like in end of April, early May. You would get one like in the summer, like July, and then maybe one towards the end of the year, like in November. And then that was kind of their recipe for a while. But then after that, sorry, let me go back. And because they were only 2 to 3 times a year, they were kind of like events. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, this quarter this month we're gonna go watch this one, and so then we got something to look forward to. You know, 4 months from now or whatever, and we could like theorize where's it gonna go, come up with ideas, and then talk to each other about it. But dude, since then, bro, like it became what they considered like homework. And so, dude, like, yeah, like every fucking year was like two, 3 shows. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, do these connect at all? One, no. Two, you had to then have watched them to fully understand the movies. And that fucked some of their movies up, man. It fucked Captain America, the new one, with I call him Captain Falcon. Yeah, with Anthony Mackie, it fucked over the Thunderbolts because most of those characters came from fucking TV shows, and it's just yeah, bro. Like, let's go through this together. This article together. Let me see. Here we go. No Miles because they're still owned by Sony. So Spider-Man still owns Sony, so we're not going to see Miles in the MCU, and they're still doing their Sony verse with the animated films. I don't think we're going to be seeing. Oh, they're talking about like the diversity and shit matter. Uh, but yeah, so basically, we're gonna be making a lot less shows. I don't think they're gonna be continuing a lot of the shit that came out. So like, damn, like I forgot Harry Styles was in the fucking like was an after credit scene. Like there were so many after credit scenes that it just doesn't even matter. Like Charlize Theron, who else? Fuck, bro, Hercules. Like there were so many where it's not gonna go anywhere because didn't make enough money. Two, it didn't generate enough attention, and three, it kind of looked like shit. If we're being completely honest. So yeah, it looks like the future is going to be Fantastic Four. That's going to be the new like start. So it's going to be Fantastic Four, bam. Go to Doomsday, bam. Spider-Man 4, bam. Secret Wars, bam. And then that'll be like a reset reboot. Because if you guys have seen also cast of Doomsday, when they announced the cast of Doomsday, it's okay, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Mystique, Magneto, Beast. It's like, okay, I could see what you guys are doing. You're gonna do Professor Xavier. It's like, okay, you're gonna do Avengers versus the OG X-Men. That'll work. And then once that is resolved, they fight Doomsday, they fight each other, they go through a different universe or establish a new universe. Then they can tell, if anything, like a more fully fleshed out story. Because if we go back to when this all started, like we did last week with the first Iron Man, which led into Captain America, Thor, Hulk, those weren't really like Marvel's heavy hitters, except for Hulk. It was always Spider-Man, the X-Men, specifically Wolverine, and Hulk. But then because they were able to take these characters and build them up over time, instead this time around, they're gonna have the full access of Marvel. Even Sony, dude. I heard Sony they're just gonna throw in Venom, like all the other shit. Craven, Morbius, Phantom Web didn't work. Venom worked though. Have at it. Good luck. So hey, I could. So like a lot is going around, with them, recasting. Yeah, look, pretty much this. Like, yeah, they're gonna recast. I think it could work. Like, yeah, it's gonna be kind of weird seeing other actors play them, but it's gonna be kind of that same thing where it's like we've had how many Supermans, how many Spider-Mans, how many Batmans, how many James Bonds, how many all these, and it's like it'll work, bro. It'll work. I really do think so. You need the right writers, in my opinion. You need the right people writing this shit, and it's gonna be a part of that execution, man. Because I mean, it can't look like this, right? Like whatever happens, it can't look like when he first came out in the fucking show. It was like, bro, this looks like, you know what I mean? Like, look at this. You know what I mean? It can't look like that. It has to look bad fucking ass. And I think it could look pretty badass. Let me see. I just want to show you guys the rest of the announcements. So yeah, let me go back. They're gonna recast. Fantastic Four is the new restart. The new Spider-Man 4 is gonna be like more like city level, ground level, like not really like cosmic or anything. I hope shit. There's probably gonna be some like multiverse shenanigans just because of the nature of where they're at. No new Blade. Blade still isn't in production. Damn, what else did they announce that I'm missing? It was like a big one that I forgot. Let me see. Let me see. Because I sent them to my buddies. So I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything for you guys. Gonna have all. Yeah, so the admitted quality of all that's the main one I wanted to talk to you guys about. The other main one. Here we go. When they were talking about Kang. Oh boy. So don't get me wrong. This is basically it right here. That the old actor of Kang, well Jonathan Majors. So this is kind of a little bit of damage control in my opinion. So if you guys were watching, he was gonna be the main like villain, like the new Thanos for the new Marvel, and he was introduced in Ant-Man, Loki, and I think that was the rest that we saw of him. Do I think he's a good actor, Jonathan Majors? Yes. Do I think his role was different, like unique? Yes. Do I think he was good enough to, lead the new, to be the new villain that, we work up to? No, not at all. I think part of that had to do with the fact that he lost so easily in Ant-Man, that he died very easily. Not really easily. It's kind of like a surprise that he died in Loki, and it was just kind of like he kind of like took out all the wind out of his sails, And then on top of that, it felt like whenever I saw him acting with like, so like for example, in the Loki show, it felt like he was in a different show, or even in Ant-Man, like it feels like he's in like a different movie. It's like he's providing this like this great like theater like moments, you know what I mean? Like acting very like gravitas, very almost yeah, like Shakespearean theater, almost like that, like a classically trained actor. And everybody else is just kind of like what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? So I just, yeah, man, it just, in my opinion, it didn't fully work out. And then now we got Kevin playing damage control saying, "Hey, dude, he just like we knew he wasn't good like all along, and we were gonna bring in Doctor Doom like forever." And it's like, bro, like it's okay. Like I remember them announcing the Kang Dynasty. Okay, like I remember when it was gonna be Avengers Kang Dynasty and then Avengers Secret Wars, but then they changed it and they're like, nah, we'll do Doomsday and then Secret Wars. And it's just funny seeing Marvel do this now, man, because it's like this is the shit that DC used to do. Like DC would make a decision, and then a Marvel movie would come out, and then a DC movie would come out, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we kind of fucked up here. Everybody likes Marvel," and then they would change their tune, and then copy what Marvel does, and it's like, well, if Superman is the reason they're doing this, and it means there's competition, hey, that'll make better movies. Because I remember last time DC and Marvel were like truly, truly, truly in competition with one another was when Civil War and Batman vs Superman came out, and Civil War blew him out of the water. So if we can get a movie that's just as good as Civil War because of this, hey, I'm all for it. I feel really bad for Jonathan Majors. I mean, he got caught up into that, legal shit, was found guilty. What can you say? It's a family product. It's a family entertainment. They're trying to, you know, but then you can argue, hey, well, what about Robert Downey Jr.? He was like a crackhead for like years, and it's like, well, it's what can you say, man? It's like it's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. But anyways, back to our original programming. Right here, bro, is where Disney Plus killed the shows. And so like I'm saying, dude, like so we have now, all this indecisiveness. We're swapping out villains. We're bringing back old actors. We're gonna reboot the universe. And I'm telling y'all, like it started with Disney Plus, man. And I remember when Disney Plus first came out, bro. That shit was. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty badass. Like dude, like I'll go on right now. This is in my account, my brother's account. We share services with each other. So like I pay for HBO, he pays for Disney, shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, like I remember when I first had this shit, like bro, being able to go on onto here and you can see like every Marvel movie, like bro, it's awesome. Like you know what I mean? It's great. It's a great service. Um, kind of overpriced, and I hate that the services now all do that thing where it's like, oh, you wanna not see ads, all right, you got to pay a premium. You want 4K, okay, you got to pay a premium, and it's like, what happened to your like $7, $5 monthly fees, and then you get everything? And it's like, oh well, we got to make money. Well, fuck you then. But yeah, dude, like we'll go through this together, okay? All right, so I'm gonna just go through these because I didn't watch a lot of the Netflix ones. The only one that I did watch was Daredevil, and that shit's S tier. So there's that. I feel like I didn't watch any of the other ones just because I felt like they were just like a lesser Daredevil. I heard Luke Cage was good, and I heard The Defenders and Jessica Jones. Like I heard these three are decent, and I heard Agents of Shield starts off okay, but it kind of goes to shit. But yeah, like a lot of these I did not. Oh, Punisher started off like good, but then it ended up kind of mid. The second season, I don't know what the fuck they did there. I didn't watch Inhumans. Yeah, like I didn't watch Hawkeye. I just wasn't interested, man. Cloak. I never even heard of Cloak and Dagger. What the fuck? Agent Carter. Not interested. All right, but ones I did watch. Yes, I saw all of these. Yes. Okay. Let's start off with the good. All right. This started off mid and then it went to shit. This started off good and then it went to shit. This I think was just mid all around. I didn't think it was that good. This started off mid, went to shit. Started off good. Yeah. Started off mid, went to shit. This just isn't even a show. This doesn't feel like a Marvel show. This is, yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck? Okay, all right. Well, all these mid shows have in common that they all start off very well, not very good. They all start off decent to good. All of them, literally, bro. Like, Punisher first season, great. What first season, good. WandaVision, the first like 3 episodes where they're kind of going from like I Love Lucy to like that 70s show to like it's like, oh, you're experimenting with like different like eras of filmmaking. I get it, it's pretty cool. But then it goes to shit. Loki, same thing. Like it starts off with like pretty cool episodes, and then it's just like what are we doing here? Like you're setting up like a grander like multiverse, and it's like you kind of got to watch this to understand pretty much the rest of this phase. You need to watch this to understand Deadpool. You need to watch this to understand fucking, I'm assuming, Doomsday and Secret Wars. Like what the fuck? And then Moon Knight, same thing. Like it starts off decent. You know, you have decent action. You have good actor. With Jason Isaac. No, Jason Isaac. No, it's is it Jason Isaac? I'm terrible with names. Jason Isaac is the guy from fucking Harry Potter. Boy. No, Oscar Isaac. I'm an idiot. See, guys, I'm terrible with names. And Falcon and Winter Soldier, man. Like, okay, hold up, dude. Moon Knight. You want to know how Moon Knight ends? This is how it ends, bro. Look. Let me show you guys how Moon Knight ends. This is how it ends, bro. This fucker's fighting like a crocodile. I'm not joking. This is how the show ends. He transforms into like a mummy bird kaiju and then fights a crocodile in Egypt. Like, I see what you're going for, but with a lot of these shows, it was just the execution, man. The execution wasn't there. And that's just how I feel with a lot of these shows. It was like, I see what you're going for, but if you just had one, better writing, but ultimately better execution. Hello, Seha, how we doing? And even the Daredevil show, man, like the first two seasons I think were pretty good. Season 3 starts good, but then it kind of ends like meh. We introduce like Elektra, we introduce, the Hand, and it's like, okay, well, where are we going with this? And then the new Marvel show, Moon Knight, had solid suits. Yes, it did. Moon Knight had solid suits. The action when they showed it was cool. I didn't like that thing where he would kind of like forget. Well, not forget. He would like transform, and then he would kind of have like amnesia, not forgetting, and then you wouldn't see the action until like after it was done. But the parts they showed were good. Falcon and Winter Soldier, same thing. It started off decent, and then it kind of goes to shit. It's like it felt like two different shows, and that's just what I feel like a lot of these happened. It was like, all right, we have this idea, but we have to change it because of reasons, whether it be like COVID restrictions or whatever. And then it just kind of went to shit. Like they don't finish strong. They don't have I said maybe Loki. I think Loki probably has the strongest ending where he kind of becomes like the god of stories and he's like holding the universe together. Like he's the one that's like, holding it all. And it's like, okay. Um WandaVision didn't finish good. It finished kind of weird, like some weird fight, and then Vision became White Vision and went away. What If just became fucking the Captain Carter show. I don't know why they did that. But in my opinion, I think the worst offender of all this is probably Secret Invasion. Because compared to the comic book, bro, no comparison whatsoever. Like, no, there's no comparison to the comics. I remember staying up for that one too, because it was back in the day when they would like have these shows on at midnight, and I just didn't want to see spoilers. And I would wait till like midnight to see that shit, bro. And it was the worst. I'd be like half asleep, fucking trying to stay up. It was, oh my God, it was so bad. And then, I mean, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel, I just feel like they weren't even like superhero shows. Like they were like Miss Marvel felt like a Disney Channel original movie, and She-Hulk felt like a shitty law show with like superheroes like randomly appear sometimes. And it's just like you could like these did not have the biggest budgets. These, yeah, it just felt like meh Disney Plus streaming, which they were. So yeah, this is what I feel like was the start of, well, the beginning of the end. Well, the beginning of where we are now with Marvel, in terms of like, whoa, dude, like, what are we doing with, like, what direction are we going in? Because it's like, yeah, it seems like you're bringing back all the greatest hits, putting them together in like, this big number one album, and gonna put it out there. And it's like yeah, I'm sure there'll be some great hits on there. You bring back Wolverine, you bring back Spider-Man, you bring back um the X-Men cast, the old Fantastic Four, or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm sure you'll deliver in there, but from the future, where do we go from there? And we'll find out together this week in Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is the first steps. Oh boy, you like that, huh? Fantastic Four first steps. You know what? Let's look at the Rotten Tomato score now that we're looking at it. All right. Okay, hold on. 87. 87%. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. And yeah, I'm hearing good things about it. It's 1960s inspired. From the trailers, we see Galactus. If you guys saw the ending after credits for the Thunderbolts, you know what's gonna happen next. Most people didn't see it, but they basically come out at the end. Spoilers for those that didn't watch it, but a lot of people didn't watch Thunderbolts. It'll come out on streaming, I think, next month or the month after. Not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that very quick. I also wanted to bring up similar discussion, probably go more in depth next time. But the same with Star Wars, man. It's like what are we doing? Like what the fuck? Like don't get me wrong. Like okay, we have like some like kid shows. Like yeah, that's fine. Like the Ewoks or whatever. But then or like Skeleton Crew, like a kid show. But then like their main flagship shows, it's like okay, you have Book of Boba Fett trash, Obi-Wan mid, Andor is pretty good, but it's kind of like his own thing. It's not really like a Star Wars show. It's more of a sci-fi show, if that makes sense. Um, Tales are just kind of, in my opinion, like background lore, which is yeah, that's good. That's cool. Bad Batch, kind of an extension of the Clone Wars, but yeah, man, like you had Acolyte, Mandalorian went to shit, Boba Fett wasn't good. Andor was like I said, it's decent. It's a good decent show, but it's not like a Star Wars show. I would say it's more like a sci-fi show. And then Obi-Wan just mid, bro, mid. And so yeah, we need clear direction of where we're gonna take these franchises forward, man. Because I don't know, it seems like a lot of like scattered. It seems like a lot of like, all right, we got these ideas, throw them against the wall. Whatever works, we'll keep going with that. If it doesn't make money or drive enough attention, then we'll just get rid of it. And it's just, I don't know. It feels kind of empty. It feels kind of like they're just trying to make money out of this. And yeah, like I know you're ultimately a business and you're in it to make money, but it's like, well, make some good shit and then more money will come. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Alrighty, I think I'm gonna get into my last topic of the day, guys. One more topic. I wanted to do this one for you guys. I wanted to do a practice mock draft. Oh boy, here we go. I will not be inviting anybody for this one. All right, so I'm gonna just pick. It's a PPR draft. I'm gonna go with the sixth pick because I think, in my opinion, being in the middle is like the worst. I think you want to be at the ends. You want to be either first to get those like early dibs, or you want to be towards the end where you can double dip. Being in the middle, in my opinion, just is trash. Like if you're in the middle, you really have to reach for the players that you want. Like you're playing the reaching game. And all right, I think we can get this started. Like already, let's see. Pick here. Okay, so right here is round one. So I like going with the early rounds. We're just going based off of the our ADP, and because of this, I like going running backs. I think they're safer picks than receivers early. So I'm Gibbs. I think running are just an option first round. And then with the Lions, and that's how explosive last year. I think Gibbs is a good player. Alrighty, next. Ooh, I like this. So we can go Bowers, Achan, or London. I don't like going quarterback this early. So Josh Allen, no. We could go. Ooh, I do like Bowers a lot. I do like Bowers. They have Geno Smith at quarterback. Yeah, he was like one of, if not the best tight end last year, but I'll do like Achan a lot though. That Achan pick. So I'm probably gonna go there. So that way I could just solidify my running back positions. What the fuck? Is it really going all the way for this? This is weird. I'll just set it as Brock Bowers. What the fuck? I thought I could do this. What the fuck? Why is it doing all the time? That is so weird, guys. Sorry about that. This fucking amateur hour. I thought this would just automatically do it. There we go. Wait, why isn't it just doing auto pick like it was earlier? That is so weird, guys. Well, I guess gotta do this manually. I don't mind. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Next will be my pick. Ooh, I should have probably taken. Nah, I don't like Tyreek there. Damn, this is actually pretty mid here. I think we should start targeting receivers in this situation. Don't want to double dip Miami's offense. I know Tyreek. And then I'm not as high on Jackson Smith. Actually, what's available at tight end? Kittle. Who's available at quarterback? I think I will go. Ooh, Garrett Wilson and Marvin Harrison are fun too. Yeah, I think I'll go Kyron, honestly, as my flex. I don't like those receiver options there. So I just like, oh, here we go. Now we're back at the auto picks. This is what I wanted it to be. Yeah, I think just solidifying our running back situation there is really good. Ooh, perfect. And now we can have our pick at Joe Burrow, Mahomes, or Kittle. There's still a lot of I'm gonna go Burrow here. I think quarterback is slowly going away because I don't really like Mahomes in fantasy, and then Baker is cool, but you're kind of playing with fire with that one, in my opinion. Alrighty, let's go tight end here. Ooh, we can go Laporta. Or we can go, we're going to be trash at receiver, but that's okay. Flowers, Xavier Worthy. I'd rather go tight end here, honestly. Yeah, let's go Laporta. I do like that pick. Even though he wasn't that good last year, I think this year it was this year do a little bit better. Okay. Oh, I wanted the guy that I took. Oh, no. We're going to be ass at receiver, but we're going to be pretty decent. We doubled Detroit's offense, but they're pretty explosive. Let me see. I don't want Waddle here, but I think I might have to, just because of my double dipping situation. Oh, no. Oh, what up, Brian? How you doing? What's up, Superman? I liked it, brother. I liked it too. Let me see. Odunzi or Myers? Probably. I like the ceiling of. Yeah, probably Odunzi. What'd you like about Superman? 8 out of 10? Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it, bro. Yeah, pretty much everybody that I talked to told me they liked it, so that's good. I'm happy, with enjoying a good time at the theaters. Let me see here. Oh, these are all guys kind of mid, in my opinion. Yeah. Gonna need to take another receiver, though. Let's see. Debo's old ass, Cooper Cup. Am I taking an old ass Debo or old ass Cup? I guess old Cup. Hell yeah, DC's coming back, man. They're They got a show coming out. They got Peacemaker. Ooh, Tyler Warren. I like this one. To be my backup tight end. They got Peacemaker. They got Supergirl. They got Clayface. So yeah, be pretty cool. They got Marvel with Fantastic Four coming out this weekend. Not bad at all. Not bad. All right, here we go. So I already got my 2 tight ends. I got 3 receivers, 3 running backs. I could go backup quarterback here and probably get Caleb. Yeah, it's gonna match him up with Odunzi. That seems decent. But our weakness really is receiver here. Definitely is. Let me see. Trey Harris or Rashid Shaheed. Probably Trey Harris, honestly. Better quarterback. So yeah, while our running backs are pretty good here, RB1s here, kind of a 1.5 with Gibbs, but not bad. 2 true ones. Ooh, Christian Kirk. Not a bad player. Ooh, Isaac Orendo. You want this guy. Hell yeah, you want him. For when McCaffrey eventually gets hurt. Austin Eckler was another guy I wanted there. Not bad. Let me see. Bateman. Ooh, McMillan. This guy's going to be really good. I think he's going to be the replacement for Godwin until he comes back injured from injury. Oh, I haven't even gone kicker, huh? Should probably go kicker around here. Oh, yeah. I'll go bass that ass. Bateman, bro. Regal, yeah, Regal's a good feeder. I think my buddy's sister, Jesse, my neighbor, his sister, she had a lot of what she would do is she would get points from like other for other people. So like she would buy for everybody and then they would pay her. So all the tickets would be on her card, all the concessions on her card. So she would just stack up points easy like that whenever they would all go to the movies together. And I thought that was just pretty cool. With the defense, it's gonna be the fucking Broncos. Yeah, and then for my last 2 picks, I'll just go like receivers because I'm pretty ass at this. And then I'll show you guys my roster at the end. Never thought of that. Yeah, I don't know if they patched that already. Because like I said, this is like years ago. This is like when we were still in high school that they told me that she would do that. But yeah, dude, that's like one way that they would like stack up points. And yeah, like why not? Free. Uh, it's not bad to say no to free drinks, free tickets. Like why not? Let me see. I think I should probably get another running back here. Yeah, I get another running back. And what the fuck? Damn. I'm about to tell Farron we got to lower the amount of spots here because it seems like we should probably lower like by 2. All right, let me see. Yeah, like the motherfuckers picking Keenan Allen. Like he's not even a team. Yeah, okay. Hopkins. Oh, that was my next pick. Alrighty, let's see. Receiver. Fuck it. Romeo Dobbs. Let's go. Shout out to Seth. All right, so let's look at my team real quick. Let's look at my team. Let me see. Joe Burrow. I like that quarterback. Gibbs and Achan. I think that's good. Waddle. I don't like that double dipping, but we kind of did what we have to do. So based off this one, we should probably take receivers a little bit earlier. You should probably go running back receiver. It's probably the way we should do it. Yeah, man, Fantastic Four comes out this week. I heard it's pretty good. I'm gonna check it out with my family, my parents and shit. To see how they like it. Let's see the rest of this roster though. Oh, Dunzy, that's a decent wide receiver. He's a wide receiver too, but the Bears should be better this year. They should be better. Laporta, we double dipped on the Lions. I don't like that, but and Laporta didn't have a good year last year, but we'll see. Kyron is good. So we got pretty much like 2.5 number 1 picks because you can argue Gibbs sharing with Montgomery, but Montgomery I feel like is going a little bit on the wayside. Like he's not as good as he thought it was. Kyron will be gone in the 2nd round for real, bro. For real. What's up with the case? Dude, I was just talking about that earlier. If you rewind it a little bit, on this on the stream right here, I did talk about it. I was talking about it a little bit. But basically, the guy in Idaho, it was 3 years ago. He killed like 4 students at the university, and yeah, he got a deal. So he's gonna get a life without parole. And apparently, this the really fucked up part. He got a deal. He cut a deal with the state, but the victims, the family, none of them like were told about it until after it happened. So they were like caught up like what the fuck. And so today it's just all over the news because like all the victims, they're all giving their statements, like telling him like like the last, basically the only thing they can say until he goes away to jail. But yeah, dude, it was like all over the news. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up, bro. It's a really sad situation. 'Cause like I said, like four kids died. They were like 20, like 18, 20 years old. And yeah, so this guy's gonna go to jail forever. He's probably gonna get fucked up in jail. And yeah, dude, it's just sad. It's a sad situation. But yeah, if you rewind this after this, go back in the stream. I did talk about it. I did mention it. All right, but here we go. Can you guys see this? Oh, my face in the way, but it's all right. You can see the overall. I got a pretty good bench, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We got a good kicker, good defense, good. Okay, so that's the thing I think with this year's fantasy. Because okay, look at here. We got Harris, Guerndo, McMillan, Dobbs. It's like okay. I feel like a lot of these upper echelon receivers are gonna be gone early, but there's a lot of talent at receiver this year. Like especially the younger guys, man. They're putting in work. Their game is getting a lot more diverse. Like receivers are running the ball now. They're fucking doing a lot more crazier shit than they often would do. So if anybody drafting, I would recommend going running back receiver early just to get that locked in. Get your quarterback at least before, I would say, Baker. So like once you're in that Mahomes Baker range, because they're good. Don't get me wrong. Like if you're going up against somebody that has like Baker or Mahomes in fantasy, you're gonna be like, oh shit, like both these guys could go out for multiple touchdowns. But it's like after them, it's kind of a fall off. Same thing with running back, man. Like once you get past like maybe James Conner or Hampton, it kind of falls off. Cook is decent, but then you got to share with yeah, especially PPR, bro. And then this is PPR, so that's why the rankings are a little wonky. There is that aspect. What other tips could I say? Stack up at get your tight end also. I would say once you're in that Kittle range of tight ends, it kind of falls off. I've noticed it, yeah. But tight end is always a sneaky position every year because you're kind of yeah, Grundle's a sleeper. He's a sleeper with that running back injury. Trey Harris too, new receiver. With the Chargers, not bad. Devin Neal, McMillan, they're all sleepers right here. They're all sleeper picks. So yeah, definitely gonna make some adjustments to this. I have my first draft for PPR coming up in 2 weeks, so I'll definitely start practicing a little bit more. But yeah, just I have my draft. Sorry, my exam next week. Gonna keep studying that at least for this weekend until we get that taken care of. But for next week, I'm gonna have the bar on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'll probably be going live on Thursday next week. Either Thursday or the weekend, but probably Thursday next week. And yeah, I'm like I mentioned, right now I'm just gonna use the restroom because I gotta use the restroom, and then uh, keep studying for the rest of the day. Gotta study for the bar. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming here, coming to me or joining me for this weekend. Thank you so much, Sarah, for luck. Yeah, everybody's wishing me luck. I'm really blessed for everybody being with me, sending me their prayers. But yeah, and thank you for joining me today. Today's episode. I'm gonna give you guys another episode next week. We'll definitely be talking about the Fantastic Four. Definitely be going over that Obama chef thing that Ronnie mentioned, drowning. We'll mention that. Shit, even if there's a UFC event, I'll go through it. There's another one. But yeah. Um, oh, you know what else there is? Happy Gilmore 2. I forgot to mention that. Happy Gilmore 2 drops this weekend on Netflix. Happy Gilmore, the golfing one. Yeah. This Friday. Hey, might be cool. I'll probably check that out too. But yeah, so comment if you have any other topics. Like leave a like if you guys want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll catch you guys next time on the Everybody the Mom podcast, the podcast that everybody and their mom is fucking listening to. Let's fucking go, guys. All right, see you guys later. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye.